Hello. Uh, hello. Hello. Oyinda, can you help me check the audio? Hello. Hello. Good afternoon. Happy Sunday. Can you hear me? Okay. So, yesterday night, I put out the breaking news on my story, on my, what do you call it? Uh, on my YouTube shorts. Yeah, I keep saying story on my YouTube shorts about the breaking news of Regina Daniels and Ned Nwoko. Regina Daniels and Ned Nwoko and what has been going on with the marriage. And I started getting a lot of stuff like people were saying, oh, this is what is happening, this is what is happening, but I can confirm that everything put out is true. And the reason I actually put it in my YouTube short yesterday is because it was confirmed already by Regina Daniels' brother, Sammy, who actually, I don't know whether he's the one that put the video out, but we're going to talk about a lot of things and when they got married, what I thought about this marriage. I actually made a video and I'm going to try and link that video on this video below. Like I will link it, what Regina Daniels' dad said when the whole marriage happened and how Regina Daniels' dad was cut out of the wedding and everything. But that is not why we are here today. We are here now, 6 years after, and there is a lot of goes, which I wasn't expecting, to be honest. I wasn't expecting that. I thought that this man, because they always say that the elderly always pamper young wives if they marry them, but a man will be man. This man is not a young man. He's married like a whole lot of women before. Some people were saying Regina was like the sixth wife as at that time. Sorry if you cannot see me. The thing shook. Sometimes it just happen like that. I fixed it. I thought it's fixed. Now is messing up again. So anyway, when they got married, it wasn't the dad, it was the mom, front, left, and center about this whole marriage thing. But that's not why we are here. We are here because of TV and how a lot of people felt, especially when people just saw them, few days ago, maybe last week, or is it last week? Yeah, that Regina had a birthday, maybe last week or upper week, had a birthday. In fact, this girl was distributing dollars as a souvenir for people that went to their birthday soiree. So what had happened, before I go too deep into Regina Daniels' case, there was another person I put on the thumbnail. You guys might see it, you might not see it, but there is this other lady I put in the thumbnails. Wait, guys, let me adjust this camera a little bit. Okay. I think a little bit more. Okay. Sorry, guys. Who touched the camera while I'm not there? Seems like someone touched the camera. So, okay. So, anyway, as I was saying, there was this lady, I made a video about her some weeks ago. Before I go back to, sorry, I had to cut that. I need to go into this story. It's going to be short. I'm not going to take so long on this story, but I just want to show you how people just have a bit of power. And it's going to segue into this story I'm about to do as well, as Ned Nwoko, Regina Daniels' husband, already came out to give to write a dissertation about what happened. Regina hasn't come out. The brother has been puffing off on his Instagram page. However, Nwoko has given a statement. I'm still going to get to that. Please, guys, if you hear the shout of football, there's football going on, and my husband and daughter, they love football so much, so they're watching. And I think it's their team that is playing. So please, in case you just hear, don't have an attack. In case you just hear a shout of goal or whatever. So anyway, as I'm saying, there's this girl I made a video about her. This MandyKiss who was talking about having a rampage with 100 men the other time. I don't know if you guys remember. I did a video about that. And as when this girl was saying all of this thing, they made her ambassador for one thing like that. Anyway, long story short, after all this thing happened, there's this lady and a girl. I never take them serious. The only time I heard about them was when Funke Akindele was into TikTok and was going back and forth with a lot of TikToker trying to help this girl out, talking about her going to school and she's going to give her scholarship. And the mom was, I know, she's not allowing her daughter to go to school. Yeah, because all these things are corrupt. They're going to corrupt her daughter. I'm going to try and share this video. I'm coming, you guys. I'm trying to. Okay, so let me share this and just run through this story before I go back to Nwoko story, because I remember I will look at those years. I know years ago I made a video about Regina Daniels getting married to Nwoko, and a friend of mine who comes from Nwoko place who told me about the rituals they were performing for Regina as at the time. But I'm talking about this girl. If you guys remember her, I made a video about her some maybe last 2 weeks or last week. I can't remember. MandyKiss, who said she wants to have with 100 men, and she said it was a lie at when the government was saying that they made her ambassador for something, but I think part of the deal was for her to go to rehab. And she said, oh, she's never on this, she's never on that, she's never on canal kulo. The only thing she takes is marijuana or something. So this guy is on one thing or the other, you can tell. Then she went ahead and kidnapped. I'm not going to say arrest, because a lot of people are getting it wrong. And I see a lot of these people talking about she's doing the right thing. No, it's wrong. You can't just kidnap a citizen and take them to police station because of cyberbullying. You can report to the police that, because now they have cyber crime unit whereby you can report cyberbullying and all of that. But this girl did not do that. She literally just kidnapped both. And this is what the honeymoon and her mom said. Yesterday, October 18, 2025, MandyKiss and her group kidnapped us from Ondo to a police station without any official invitation or court order. We were beaten, harassed, and threatened, all because we were saying the truth. We were then forced to delete all the videos we made on our page. We choose peace and we are forgiven her. But the oppression in this country must stop. Every citizen has the right to speak the truth without fear. And for real, if I'm these people, I'm going to sue her, because you can't just come to my state and climb all the way from Lagos, Ikorodu, or wherever this MandyKiss said she stays. She has little popularity. She's already using it like this. This is what we're talking about when we talk about the way the oppression is in Nigeria. This one will become a leader of tomorrow now. So nobody can tell you the fact, the truth, or whatever you're saying. So are you going to come and arrest somebody like me that is saying the fact? Most of the time, you look drugged out. You look like you are high. And a lot of things you're saying on social media, saying, I don't do it. It's just a form of me making content and making money. Like, do you think all this thing is not going to come back to bite you? Why do you have to make this type of content that makes you look so bad? All because you believe that that's the only thing that sells. You might be making good content. At some point, this girl said, I've turned to Christ. You might be making that content thinking nobody is looking at you. Before you know it, people will get to understand. There are so many modest dresser, people that do modest stuff. Even in this world of mind your business, there are still some people that still say their mind. Somebody like me, I'm never politically correct. It's your choice. That's how I feel. It's an opinion at the end of the day. And where I know that these things are not confirmed, they're not fact, I don't know about it. I don't know about it, but most of the time, this girl looked drugged out, even though she claimed that she doesn't take all of that, but she mentioned she takes, I think, marijuana or something. And that one too can make you look strong out if you take too much of it. Anyway, she kidnapped these people, and these people already put statement out. I was looking for the video whereby she was taking them, and that's where I noticed that they were not actually arrested. She was the one that literally go and kidnap them. Excuse me. She was the one that went to kidnap them from Ondo State. I don't know whether she took them to Lagos State or it was the same Ondo State that she took them, but it wasn't an arrest. She did like a citizen arrest, and some people are saying that, oh, he's right, citizen can arrest citizen. Anyway, I'm saying this simply because we're talking about leaders. One for lágbẹ́ lójú lẹ́yìn, one for lágbẹ́ lójú lọ́la, like that you're cheated because these people are powerful. But then very little power that this girl has, very little popularity, you already started, oppressing people. Now imagine if somebody like MandyKiss become a president or even even ordinary councillor. This girl will not let the poor breathe, because if anybody says anything about her or they look at her, assess her, and think that she looks strong out, they cannot say anything. Like, a lot of these people will just be abusing the leaders. But what they do is worse than what the leaders are doing, because as young as you are complaining. What did these people say about you that is not right? It's what you put to the world that the world is giving back to you. They are not bringing anything out of the thin air. And I see a lot of people saying that, yeah, it's true, it's good for them. It's like, are you crazy? And you same people will complain about somebody oppressing you. You deserve to be oppressed if you think what MandyKiss did is right. But these people too, I don't think they know they are right. That is what happens with a lot of Nigeria. And that's where I'm going to segue into Regina Daniel's situation, because I've seen a lot of stuff on the blogs, and more so when Kemi Olunloyo was saying that, oh, she spoke to Ned Nwoko. I was thinking in my mind that, as usual, she will always take the side of the person that is victimizing someone. She will always take sides. You might think she's not going to tell you. She will. And the side is always going to be the side of the someone they are victimizing. It's not going to be the side of the victim. Never ever. Because now she's already claiming Ned Nwoko as her friend. So obviously, what side is she going to take? What side is she going to take? You tell me. Anyway, this is the video of that MandyKiss kidnapping those people. Like, you can't see anything. You put it out there. And as a friend, they've already beaten her. And look at her.
I want Jehovah Witness. tẹ́ bá gbọ́ lọ́wọ́ ìjẹ̀gbá lọ́wọ́ ìsá ayé ara yín. Ẹ ṣe wà pẹ́ẹ́fù tó mi gan ni, ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú méjì. Ẹ tún wọ́n ń bá àwọn pẹ́rẹ́ǹtì mi.
See,
I can do anything because of my parents.
Sweet my
I can do anything with my parents. I don't joke with my parents.
Are you guys mad? Or, like, are you crazy? Government will do this to you guys will complain. Even though they are doing the wrong thing, they are bullying you. Go and report to the cybercrime unit. And they are saying, God bless you. But yeah, you might hate someone. It doesn't mean they should be cheated. Anyway, that's the story. Let me go back to Regina Daniel's story. So when Regina Daniel is a young, promising actress, because I'm not going to lie to you, when she got married to Nwoko, I already know her. She's growing and becoming her own. She's, one of these child actresses that is growing in the industry. We have some in Yoruba industry like that. This girl called Fisayomi. Fisayomi Abebi, well, I think her name is Fisayomi. I forgot her surname now. She literally grew up in the industry and she's one of these people that never left. It's not that, oh, I'm back like I never left. She's in the university now and she's still producing. She's still making movies. She's still like out there all the time. But with this Regina Daniel, what had happened then is that I think the mom went to East. I don't know. I think Nwoko is from Anambra or so. Yeah, I believe so. Maybe Anambra or Imo is one of these Igbo land. So they said his house in that place, like people always go there to visit. The house is like a museum where a lot of people go there to visit. And Regina Daniel's mom went there, liked the place, took Regina there, and the next thing you know is that they were getting married. I'm going to show you because this thing is, I made a video about this, is on my page. Let me see if I can add this to it. Let me share the screen and see if, okay, yeah, this is the wedding then. What year did I make this video? I'm trying to see. Yeah, 6 years ago. You will see. I did this video about 6 years ago.
Lost dad, because you will never see Regina Daniels talk about her dad, upload any picture of her dad or whatever. And in my previous video, that was the question I'm asking, that where is the dad in all of this? But at the end of the day, we don't know what happened. The only rumor we've heard is that Regina Daniel's dad is no more, which means her dad is dead. So you won't be surprised seeing her mom taking the forefront of all things that is happening to her. So anyway, long story short, she had the ceremony and everyone is talking about it. And they said that's the last marriage, right? They were wearing white, as you can see.
My
the
sister,
mom was
good
happy
evening.
and jumpy, but you can see Regina
Yeah, to
Daniel
me.
looks so clueless about the whole thing that is going on. And I'm looking at it because I'm not from that culture. I don't really understand what is going on. So I accepted it that maybe that's last marriage, right? And some people from that culture were claiming, and I read some comments. Some people were saying,
Good evening,
oh, this
sis.
thing she has done, there is no going back for her. She has no way out again. She is not going back from this. She has to marry this man by force or whatever. Like, she's finally married to him. If she try to go or try to cheat, this will happen, that will happen. Unfortunately for me, I have a friend that comes from Enugu, and to top it
Enugu,
all,
that's where she comes
actually
from.
from Ned.
That's where Ned Nwoko comes
So
from.
she told me she's from Anioma, and the ceremony they did is not actually the last marriage rite. That before they had that ceremony, is so sure that Regina Daniel is married to Ned Nwoko, and this ceremony they are having is actually an initiation to Anioma, strong, wealthy, and powerful women of that society. That is an initiation to that. So which means Ned Nwoko is married to her, but because Ned Nwoko is a billionaire, so is introducing her or getting her initiated
The girl
into the
looked
wealthy and
clueless. She looked
powerful
so
women
clueless in
of
that
that
wedding.
society. And in that story, we
Anyway,
see
I'm gonna leave it here. I just want to flash back into a video I made 6 years ago. Man, I've been on YouTube for so long. I think I clocked 8 years, you guys, and I'm still on 10,000 subscribers. But I give God the glory. At least I'm still here. So, guys, I'm gonna try and leave the link of this video. It's quite interesting because in this video, this is where our dad actually speak out. I'm going to see if I can find, yes, this is where our dad speak out about the wedding, why he's not in support and everything. I believe, I believe this is the one. Our dad,
time you both own the children. At times,
so
some men
that's why I said I'll leave the video. I
early
will leave the link of the video below. It's quite interesting because now, just yesterday, there was a rumor. I first thought this is not real. You understand? Then I posted the video on my YouTube shorts. Let me see if I can bring that up. I made a very short video about that. And I said, see, a lot of people might be laughing at Regina, but one thing I know is that uh DV is not something to be laughed at. I have been one of the people that has always said it, that Regina's mom is to be blamed for all of this thing because Regina was just a child. If you ask me, she got married. Regina was only 18 when she got married to Ned Nwoko. I believe so. She was only 18, and I think Ned Nwoko was maybe 60, what? Maybe 60, 59, something like that. I don't know how old Ned Nwoko is now, but I'm saying this to say that when she got married to Ned Nwoko, you can see in that video, this girl looks so clueless. She's more or less like she doesn't really understand anything. But after she gave birth, she became this baddie. She started becoming her own. But then the lifestyle she's living, the way she's living, having been married to someone as old as that, who also have another young wife, because don't forget, Ned Nwoko, it's not that Regina is getting married simply because Ned Nwoko is a widower or all the wife left or whatever, but he was married with about 5 kids around the time Regina was getting married to him. He was married with 5 kids, and that's the youngest wife. This lady is from Egypt or Morocco, I can't remember. But Regina got married to him while this lady was in the house with her kids and all of that. And let me try and play that short. That was let me play the short. The I'm coming, because I know a lot of you might have seen the video anyway. I know a lot of you have seen the video whereby uh Regina is crying, but there are something she said that a lot of people might not notice. Please, if you have any contribution or anything I've not said concerning this, because I don't know it all. My people, I don't know it all, especially that yesterday I was really going through it. I was on my bed. I was so tired, but I just had to, do this video and just post it, like the short
I'd
video I
rather
made.
be crying in a Bentley. That's most of the comment I saw under this video as they posted it. A lot of people are making fun of her. This is Regina Daniels, a Nollywood actress that is married to a senator of Nigeria Republic, who is a senator and was allegedly involved in a DV with this young girl. I'm so happy that the brother could, come to our rescue. DV is not something to joke with, irrespective of how they view this girl.
Calm down. It's okay. In Ned Woko's house.
No, 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 no,
In
no.
Ned Woko's
Mom,
house,
Mom,
I
don't
am
say that.
nothing. But
Mom,
in my
no,
house, I am
no,
free.
no, you're still as valuable. Mom, look at me.
So the boy calling her mom, mom, look at me. You are still available. Mom, look at me. That's Ned Nwoko's son from Layla, the other wife, the senior wife of Regina. The boy calls her mom. She is always acting like mom to them. She takes care of these children, like she takes them out. She, even though their age difference might not be much, but she does a lot for them.
Look at me, Mom.
Baby, once
Mom.
again, I cannot stand the violence. It's too much. It's
No,
too
don't forgive
much.
water. Don't forgive water now.
Yeah.
Don't forgive water. Just
I
relax.
actually want
Wait.
something.
No,
I bet
no,
give her water,
just
Daria.
wait. Just
I
relax.
actually want something.
Just relax.
Wait. Shame on you.
Are you bringing out a gun?
Can you imagine? Wait. Can you imagine this?
We're begging you, please.
So they said we are taking you because apparently what had happened is that, according to the brother, I think Ned Nwoko allegedly beats her, and Ned Nwoko ran out of the house. Maybe Regina was trying to attack him or whatever, or maybe it was Regina that started it. We don't know. But the side of the story I got from Cameroon lawyer is that Oga said he traveled to Wiri or whatever, and on his way back he saw that this one of the son is sick, maybe the Munea moon, because she gave birth to two sons for Ned Nwoko. The first one is Munea and the second one is Khalifa. So maybe it's the Khalifa or Moon that was sick. But according to Cameroon lawyer, Oga Ned came back and realized that one of the boy is sick and has temperature, and asked Regina to take the boy to the hospital. But Regina was strung out, and he accused Regina of being into drugs and everything. And Regina has already slapped two nannies that told her about this, even the driver. And Regina is not in a real state to actually do anything. She says she's going to wait for a driver or something to come and take the boy to the hospital. I don't know what leads to what, but the way Camille lawyer painted it is as if Regina just went into rage and started destroying stuff and literally broke Oga Ned Nwoko's Ferrari. And because she did that, Ned Nwoko asked the security to throw her out or something like that. Something like that. But she won't go. But if you listen to Regina here, it seems like the brother was claiming that Organet eats Regina's head on the wall, because they keep saying she went into rampage. Someone cannot just go into rage. I'm not trying to support Regina, don't get me wrong. I will always say that thing. When you get to that stage that you are eating each other, whether it's a man that is eating, whether it's the woman that is doing the eating, you guys don't have any business together. You don't have any business being with each other. If you cannot control your anger towards each other, if you cannot control your hate, the reason, because what I see is that for a man to eat a woman or for a woman to eat a man, they have anger issue and they need to go to anger management class. And if you cannot control yourself, thinking that eating your husband or eating your wife is going to be the solution to whatever it is that is going on with you, you're getting it all wrong. You're making it all worst. Because when you cross that boundary, you can't pull it back. Like when you pull that curtain of beating, you can't pull it back. And with the way Regina is saying it, it sounds like this is not the first time, because she said, I can't take it anymore. The violence is too much. How many has she gone through? How many has happened to her? Why is she saying she can't take it anymore? Something must have been going on. But who are we to blame in all of this? So when it comes to that, I will say that all this dissertation, let me show you the write-up, because Oga Ned has came up with some write-up about Regina. Sorry, I'm trying to let me Stanley. Yeah, this is the guy that broke the news, Stanley on top. Okay, I'm gonna be showing you one by one what this guy um said. I really don't want this video to be long, but I think it's getting longer than I expected. Oh my god. Please, I want to hear your contribution in the comment section. I can see your comments, and as you're coming in, can you please click the like button? Click the like button, please. Click the like button. Okay, so this is what the Stanley on top said. Regina Daniels' marriage with Ned Nwoko is over. She and billionaire Ned Nwoko have broken up. Regina has moved out from the house. She says she can no longer stand the DV in the house. OMG. That was what this guy first put up. I think someone said this guy is maybe he's a Nollywood actor, I don't know, but his name is Stanley on top on Instagram. And then he said, because if I finish playing the video, you will see where our brother, who is in yellow, the guy on yellow deserves an award. What I can do for my only sister, I swear. I love his voltage. That's Regina, immediate senior brother, Sammy. Brother like Sammy, because the guy went to pick stick. He, despite hearing that one of these people was holding a gun, this guy was picking stick, picking up anything to fight that tall security. This security, I've seen him behind Ned Nwoko, and this is Regina Daniels' brother. This is what he wrote afterwards. Said Makachi, he pay me, say now one finally laugh my sister. Let me repeat. Anywhere where man they beat woman, whether na my sister or not, I go fight with my blood. And he said, Senator Ned Nwoko, you get luck. Say after you beat my sister again. Those are the words that are missing. Like people are getting wrong. This is not the first time. He said again. So there is DV that has been going on in that house. You smash her head for war. You run comot, send thugs. I swear I for bust all your jaw. So with this thing this boy described, I will go to what Ned Nwoko has put out. But it sounds like there was a fight that went on, and after the fight, Ned Nwoko ran out of the house, and Regina decided to call maybe her brother, and her brother came, but her brother didn't meet Ned. And apparently, Ned Nwoko sent his thugs, his goons, to come and kick Regina out, or maybe it was Regina that moved out. I don't know. So this girl was the one Regina Daniels and Ned Nwoko arrested some months ago because she was fighting with Mercy Johnson Okogie, and Regina Daniels dragged her, and she dragged Regina and her husband as well. And before you know it, they asked this girl to apologize, which she did, and now she's making fun, saying that Nigeria and me them beat for Ferrari and private jet house with 8 wives. Well, now they tag me Kwanu Ochimangela. Apparently, some people were tagging her into all of this thing, maybe because they knew that she had a fight with Regina around that time. Sorry, guys. I'm not supposed to take this coffee, but I'm very sleepy. If I don't take it, I don't think I'll be fine. So I have to finish this video on time. I'm so tired and weak. Okay. So that Sammy posted, that's the guy. This is the guy that was attacking, that Regina's brother was trying to attack, and that's the one they were saying that he's trying to bring out a gun. This is the guy that is Ned Nwoko's bodyguard, obviously, but Regina called him a thug. So she will know she's the wife. We're not the wife. She called him a thug. So now Oga Ned has released a statement. I'm still waiting for the mom's statement, to be honest. Getting to know what a lot of our women go through. I mean, the physical abuse, the pain, the silence. Okay, now she's, yeah, this is what people should do. It's not about not holding someone accountable, but the thing is, why would you beat someone to the extent that you bust their head in? And small girl like that, this man is older than her for like 40 years, 42 years, sorry, and you are still beating her. DV is not something to joke with, irrespective of the way this girl has treated a lot of people, always singing and saying, I would rather cry, I would rather be crying in a Bentley because she's a money. I just hope this girl invests too, because even her business that she used to do, I'm not seeing it anymore. Excuse me. At some point, this guy is making sneakers, trainers and everything. And I don't know how she got to this stage. So now this is the dissertation Regina Ned Nwoko wrote. You guys, please, as you're coming in, can you please like the video? I see a lot of people coming in and going, coming and going. Please like the video. I'm not seeing you personally who you are or what you are. I'm just seeing the numbers. It's just the numbers of people joining and going out. So please, can you please like the video? Can you please like the video? It makes a lot of people to know. Even some of my subscribers still did not know I'm back on YouTube till now. So this is what Ned Nwoko wrote. He said, Regina's unprovoked carnage and rampage in my house and in my absence. Regina was not always like this. Please, guys, you need to, or do you want to pause and read it yourself? Regina was not always like this. Her current battle with drugs and alcohol abuse is the root of her problem. She must continue her rehabilitation program, or I fear for her life and safety. Now she has moved to a place where she will have unrestricted access to drugs. I have other wives, and none will ever accuse me of violence. Regina is the violent one here, slapping and eating 3 staff in the past 48 hours and destroying property, including cars and windows, for no just cause. The truth is, I have set a clear condition for her to accept rehab in Asokoro or outside Nigeria, especially Jordan, where she will not have access to drugs. A clear-headed Regina would have taken Moon to the hospital, but instead she even threatened to kill our resident nurse. Sorry, guys. For exposing her drugs abuse. While I took Moon to the hospital, a scene of chaos unfolded at home, orchestrated by Sammy, Regina's main drug supplier. Another known supplier of drugs to Regina is the tiny evil devil called Anne. Okay, so apparently this is the Ferrari that Regina broke. That's Ned Nwoko's page. He has deleted it now because I couldn't find it on his page anymore. But this is apparently what Regina did, and that's what he has to say. But I put this to Ned. Ned said that that's the Ferrari. If you remember this Ferrari, I'm going to go on Regina's page later and show you that Ferrari that Regina broke. But let me see. So Apparently, destroying properties. She's been, she's been on rapid. How did she get to that stage? What get her to that stage? Because she said that Regina was not always like this. Our current battle with drugs and alcohol abuse is the root of our problem. How did she get to that current state of battling with drugs? What led her into that? I don't believe Ned's statement. Of course, I don't believe it as well. The girl just did not start drugs today. In all of this thing, I'm going to blame Regina's mom and Ned Nwoko. Like, how do you, as old as you are, 42 years, fa? 42 years, no fi ju ọmọ yìí lọ. How can a girl of 18 be the thing that get you attracted, like get you aroused? I remember making that video and I was like, oh my God, how? Even Regina's dad was against this marriage. But when money speaks, poverty keeps quiet. Regina's dad was not rich. Regina's dad accused the mom of not letting him know anything when they give this girl out in marriage. But now see what is happening. Ṣé bàbá ò dẹ̀ jèrè ọ̀rọ̀ lára ìyá yẹn ń sìn? Because now, if you hear the girl said, she's not going to take it anymore. So obviously, it might be the mom that has been asking her to stay, telling her to stay. This girl now become the sacrificial lamb for the entire family because she is the ATM. She brings in the money. One thing I would say in all of this is that I don't think Regina will come out and be lying against Oganed. Oganed, see her. This girl can even be a grandchild, not just a child. She could be his Oganed's grandkids. With money, I know this girl has no trouble with money because she just had her birthday last week. This girl gave people that went to her birthday. I saw it on Snapchat. I was like, hey, God, I beg go. I hope this girl has like accountants. When you are in money, you will have accountants, you have people that are like helping you navigate things. It's just like the way Priscilla has her mom, Iyabo Ojo, there to help her navigate some certain stuff. But with what I'm seeing with Regina, I'm not seeing a mom. Fine, you sold your daughter out into marriage simply because of money. But what are you doing to make sure your daughter is set for life? To make sure that in case your daughter eventually discover herself, to make sure that nothing happens financially, she will be okay. Because then she's exposed to one kind of life. Somebody like Ned Nwoko, I don't know. I'm not going to judge him because I remember Leila, the wife from Egypt or Morocco. I can't remember. Sorry, guys. That one left Ned maybe about 3 years ago. She had to beg back publicly. The way she left publicly is the way she begged back publicly that she wants to come back. So she didn't accuse her husband of violence. I can't really remember what went on, but I know she was saying something as well. But I'm not going to sit here and say that, oh, Leila accused him of. That's why I said, please, if you know more about the breakdown of the marriage between Ned Nwoko and Leila that time, you can put it in the comment section. You can educate me about that. But I know Leila publicly said she's no more interested in the marriage as well. And she publicly apologized again and asked the husband to take her back, which I believe it has to do with money. One thing these people need to realize is that àlejò lówó, I always tell people, money is a visitor. The way Ned has it today, he is like almost mid 60s or in his 60, Ned is not going to, have that money forever. It doesn't mean he's going to be poor, but it doesn't mean he's going to ask like the way he have it. He's not going to have it forever. So what has Regina done with all the money? Because how can you be celebrating your birthday and you are distributing $500 or thereabout in 100 notes as a souvenir in an envelope to all your guests in a party, even if it's a small, intimate birthday soiree? Let's call it intimate, maybe about 20 people. Calculate like some will get $300, some will get 500. It was Timini Eguson that first mentioned it. Then I saw some of her friends talking about how much dollars they found in the envelope that only Regina can run it. What pushed Regina into drugs? Regina hasn't come out to actually say her own. Yeah, my sister, as you don't believe Ned's statement, I don't believe it. Because with what Ned Nwoko is doing, Ned Nwoko is giving me what's this man's name? Femi Fani Kayode's vibe. Femi Fani Kayode's vibe. So that is why a lot of all these girls need to rethink all these money mentality craziness that they have, because they will always say, I'd rather be crying in a Bentley than di. That's their song. That's what Regina always posts. She says she would rather be crying in a Bentley. So now she's not even crying in a Bentley, she's crying on a pavement. She's not crying in the Ferrari, she's crying on a basement, on a pavement. Because this man dented her face. See? Everything she's posting is always shading people about their status with money. And whenever I look, I just waka pass. Because if you try to, give advice to all these people, all they say is that you are jealous, you are hateful, you are full of hatred, you are just jealous that you are not in the position. I'm like, are you crazy? Why will I want Baba Rugbo because of money? Like, what's there to enjoy? And a lot of people will say, oh, Regina, she can't cheat on that Baba with the rituals and everything of Anioma or whatever ritual that was performed for her. She can't. And people need to understand that. And someone is even telling me now that there is no even way forward. She will still come back because of that thing that the mom pushed her to do. Because you will see it was the mom's. It looks like it was the mom's wedding. The mom was wearing the same clothes. Maybe Regina insisted that, Mom, if you're not wearing it, I'm not wearing it. They were bawling while this girl was getting slapped. You think she's not going to act silly? She's young. Kemi Olunloyo was now saying, I even wrote it down. Let me see. Kemi Olunloyo was saying that, you should, Regina doesn't have any business going out. She's married. When you are married, you should stay in the marriage and not do things, because apparently Nwoko told Kemi Olunloyo that Regina always go out weekends to clubs and everything. Excuse me. This guy has not even lived her life before this man married her. And you will now come and tell me she married that man because of love. No way in hell anybody is believing that. This is why I always tell people, everything you see on social media, take it with a grain of salt. It's not what it seems to be. Like, things you're seeing, that's not how he is. Let me show you this video. This is just last week. Let me see if I can get this video. About 3 weeks ago, this girl was still showing Ned Nwoko, she woke up Kemi Olunaya was saying that Ned said that day she took drugs. She doesn't look like someone that takes drugs. She looked like someone that was doing a content. Why will you be strung out and be doing content? She was doing a content, and Ned woke up and saw that she was doing content. He was trying to wee, and she covered him. If she was strung out, she wouldn't know what she's doing. So Ned is just trying to get ahead of all these things, saying that he's always.
Where you dey bomb? Where you dey bomb? Where you dey bomb?
So let me just pause it. See, she's always making video involving the man, and this is about 2 weeks ago. This is 2 weeks ago. This is just 2 weeks ago. To look how happy she looks. So this is why you don't just tap into all sort of nonsense. You will see a lot of people saying it's only Regina that marry right in this Nigeria. Only Regina that marries right. Meanwhile, Regina's head is being slapped on the wall here and there. Regina is being slapped around here and there. You will just be comparing, not knowing what is going on in the life of this Regina. You think money is everything. You rather be crying in a Bentley. Now she's crying on the pavement. Where is the mom in all of this? Anyway, you guys, the story is still developing because it's looking like Femi Fanikayode's story and this girl, I can't remember her name again, this Miss Nigeria. The story is looking more and more like it. I was speaking to someone, I said, see, whenever I see Regina tossing money around, as a girl in the industry, why not buy all these camera, red camera, all these really proper equipment? You can even be renting it out. And in this kind of situation, all you have to do is just bring out your camera, start making movies, open your YouTube. You are known, people like you, and you're still very young, in your prime. Just start again. Because see, me, I will not advise her to stay in that marriage. As much as I would say that she still needs to take accountability for her behavior as well. Àlejò lówó, spending money anyhow. Money na water. That's their new slang. Money na water. They spend it like water. Anyway, you guys, I need to go. I'm exhausted. And as far as I'm concerned, Kemi Olunloyo will help them. We help Ned Nwoko with these narratives and drives it home. Regina needs to start coming out, speak her own truth, because the way Oga Ned is doing now, you can tell that PR situation is going on. PR is involved. You can tell that the message that came out from his page is from the PR agents. It's not from Ned. Obviously, the PR would have concocted whatever it is they want to put out there for him to get ahead of it. But see, greed. This is what greed can lead you to. Even though I know this girl did not sign up for this in the beginning, you can see she's very unhappy. But the moment the money started rolling in, the gift, the cars, the Ferrari, the Bentley, she forgets herself as well. And she started enjoying the life, curvaceous body. Money is flowing like water. And why did she go into the life of drug? That's what happens when you are very unhappy with a lot of money. You look for something to numb yourself. What if this guy is even using that to be able to cope with having to lay with this man? It's still not an excuse because she has young kids. The moment she steps into that shoe of becoming an adult quickly, she should become the adult. She's not going to be the only one that first get married to a grown-ass man. Shadi Okoya did it. Until now, she's still doing it with grace. So we don't know what went on with Shadi Okoya's situation in her marriage as well. But most sure if they call Shadi Okoya, she will have story to tell. Oh, Marie, we, oh, Marie, so. Oh, Marie, we, oh, Marie, so. And now, she's in the marriage for how long now? Maybe 30 years. maybe 20 something years, sorry, maybe 25 thereabout, because Shadi Okoya should be 47 or so. I think she got married at maybe 18, 20 as well, to a very elderly man. And the Baba is 85 now. Shade is like 46, 47. And she's still doing it with grace. Now she's the CEO of the company Baba owns. So, but we live in the social media era now. With Shadi Okoya, there is no camera here and there to capture all of this crap that whatever goes on. With Regina and Regina becoming a content creator as well, I don't think it's going to help. She should just focus on that movie. She's still viable, in the movie industry. People still call her for movie roles, and I know she'll be restricting roles she's taking because she's a billionaire wife. What do you expect? And this man she wants to fight with is a powerful man. Even Femi Fani-Kayode, that is not like a senator, like, present senator, when the wife was fighting her. Have you seen so many things they put out about this girl? Now, Nwoko has already painted to us now that Regina is a cokehead. So then everything Regina comes out to say, people will be taking it with a grain of salt and checking it. Is it balanced? We heard that you are into this, you are into that. I'm not saying she's not into it. But this accountability, it stays with like the three of them, because she's 25 or so now, 24 or 25. So she should be accountable for her lifestyle as well. And Baba Ned should be blamed for all this thing. And the mom is the major one that we need to blame. Sorry, she's not a mother. Because when you turn your child to a commodity, that you turn her to the ATM that the entire family will live on. Anyway, you guys, I'll just be repeating myself because it's really annoying. And nobody should go through a DV whereby, with powerful men sending in thugs. So obviously, what those ones will do, if I want to look at the scenario of Femi Fani-Kayode's ex-wife, they won't allow her to take anything. He has to make sure that she needs him. That's the only way she will come back, because he already said it, that where Regina is going, she won't be monitored like the way he will monitor her. Anyway, you guys, I will see you next week. But please keep looking out for my shorts. I post stuff on YouTube shorts now. I'm still trying to get my head around this TikTok thing because I know that I heard TikTok is not for the faint-hearted, because all these yama yama nonsense that Nigerians are doing. As a Nigerian, I don't think I have strength for those. I know it's not something I'm going to be doing, but obviously, as a Nigerian, it's going to bring me, if I started doing stuff like this on TikTok, it's going to bring it to me as well. But I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, please, guys. Let me know what you think. If you have anything to share with me that I've not shared, I can share that on short. I can do a short video. Please do share it with me on my socials. Everything is Debbie Fashtal. Whatever avenue you want to use, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, although I'm not on Facebook most of the time, but at least Instagram and Snapchat I'm very, very current on those. So you can send me the story, and if you want my opinion on them or something that you think is interesting and you really want my contribution, yes, I can look into it, do a lot more research. However, I'm going to leave the video. I told you I did this video 6 years ago, and now I felt about Regina Daniels getting married to this man. I'm going to link it below, and I'm going to do another short, then link that video as well on it. Do have a fabulous week, you guys. And on your way out, please don't forget, give this video a thumbs up, share if you like it. If you haven't, please hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. And I will see you in my next video. Have a great week, guys. Bye. See you